Alright, chat. So, today we're going to be discussing what I believe Streamer University 2026 has to have if it wants to be better than the last one. Now, Streamer University 2025 was actually a pretty good event. All things considered, lots of streamers, whether they fell off or not, did have some success on their journey of being a streamer. You know, some may have. I haven't researched every single person who was there or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I'm sure there's some who are still streaming, some who probably have fallen off, some who still put in that work. You know what I'm saying? But hey, it was a success in my eyes. Lots of content, funny moments, great event. People loved it, and I want to go to the next one. So, this is what I think Streamer University is going to need. Who wants to be better? Let's get into it. All right, so first things first, I need to be there. I know it's stupid, but I need to be there. You know what I'm saying? Not only for me wanting to be better as a content creator, I want to be one of the better content creators ever. You know what I'm saying? I want to be up there with Speedy, Kai, you know, have those luxuries of being up there and have some recognition, you know, because me personally, I don't have nothing in life. You know, I barely have friends. I don't really know my family. I got nothing in my life, bro. Nothing in my life, you know, and all I've ever been doing has been streaming, recording for about 5 years, I believe. And it's gone to nothing, you know. I'm not even making money off YouTube. I'm not even making money off this video. So, yeah. And to me, it's more than just money, you know. I always wanted to, you know, I grew up on YouTube, you know. Lots of things I watched, I experienced, I've seen have been through YouTube, whether it's been anime, games, or just content creators who've come and gone, you know. A lot of it has been due to YouTube. I don't watch normal TV. I don't watch any of that shit, you know, until like nowadays where like normal TV is Hulu, is Netflix, you know what I'm saying? Back then it was cable, nigga. Like shit, we really didn't have cable back then. So yeah. So I think for me, because not only do I want to be successful, I want the next like generation of content creators, streamers, whatever it is, to, you know, get up there as well. You know what I'm saying? So I believe me going to Streamer University would be a really good thing for me. So that's what. Look, I know it's ultimately up to Kai Cenat, but you know what I'm saying? If you guys like up this video, comment on it, get it good in the algorithm, I could get up there. I'm telling you guys, Kai will see this video and then I'll get in, bro, for real. But next point. We got, I believe this year's Streamer University should be a little longer. I believe last year's was like 4 days, 5 days maybe. I think we need a full-on week. It's cool. Come on, school's every day of the week. Well, not Sunday and Saturday. Those are the off days. No classes, you know, parties. You know what I'm saying? So, Streamer University. I think it should be a full-on week. More activities, more events, more things that could happen during those 7 days. Obviously, I believe people will have, you know, time constraints. People can't have the whole week or whatever, you know, certain things going on. But you know what? These are for the people who don't have time or do have time for anything. You know me? I ain't got no job. I ain't got no life, nigga. I can be there all month. You know what I'm saying? But hey, I believe it should be longer. I'm not saying a full-on month, not a whole Mafia-thon again. No, maybe just a week. You know, I think a week would be nice. Would be fine. Hey, if it wants to be more, it can be more. I'm down with it. You know what I'm saying? But hey, again, all these are just suggestions. If Kai ever does see this, it's up to him if he wants to do any of these things. I'm just saying, I believe these are some things that would help help it look better. So I think 7 days is what it needs to be. All right, number 3, I believe that there needs to be an actual class that teaches streamers how to deal with like popularity, like when they blow up, like people are gonna be messaging them, people are gonna be trying to find them, people are gonna look up and dox them, you know, and shit like that. And there should be a class on how to, like, you know, protect yourself, how to deal with this stuff. You know, do you hire someone to manage your Instagram account or other things like that? You know what I'm saying? Things like that, where when you blow up and get popular, how do you deal with these certain things? And I feel that's a huge one for some people. I don't know. Me personally, I have no clue what I would do if I ever blew up tomorrow and I had people messaging me on Instagram looking for my house, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Sending me mail, you know what I'm saying? So that'd be one thing to really look into. I think that would be a great class, you know? Something. And I mean, I think like that's only one example I have, but I think like 2 or 3 classes that actually help streamers with like streaming stuff and like things in that nature to actually help them. Obviously, there can be some bullshit classes like the sexual education class and the other classes, but honestly, I think the best class that they had last year was the pocket watching class from Agent. So I'm saying they should have another, like maybe 2 other classes along with. I'm not saying pocket watching need to be another thing, but hey, they want to bring it back, they bring it back. But at least 3 classes that actually teach streamers about something in the streaming world, whether it's how to, well, not how to stream, but like be better streamer, how to, you know what I'm saying, things like that. All right, next point, number 4, I believe. There should be like an event, like a school event. I don't want to say every day, but like something, you know, like a football game, you know, or like shit. I'll be on the football team, you know, but like schools have events where like a science fair or a book fair or a sports game or, you know, shit like that, or like a barbecue, you know, shit like that, where things happen. I think they had something like that last year, I believe, but towards the end, I remember Rakai kept getting, you know, looked for. But that was last year. Next year, it's gonna be different, you know what I'm saying? But I think there should have something like that. Only thing I can think of is like a football game or like a flag football game with like the streamers play in it. But like obviously, that's just me because I football, you know what I'm saying? But no, yeah, I believe there should be some type of events. I'm not saying every day or every. I think like if they will do like every day, I'd say like every 2 days or like every other day or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Not every day. That'd be nice. Not that. I'm thinking maybe parents teacher conference, but that'd be wild. You know what I'm saying? That'd be wild. But whatever. There's that. Number 5 is a really, really hard one, but honestly, I think if it were to be number 5, what would number 5 be? I'm trying to think of like what number 5 could actually be. Like, what's something that could make Stream University better than it was last time? I don't want to say increase the size of students or increase like the campus, like increase the number of students that go, but I still feel like there's something else that could be better. You know what I'm saying? More teachers, more classes, more time. I'm trying to think. I don't know. I can brainstorm some things like, you know, I want DDG to be there. I want Speed to be there. You know, all types of content creators to be there. RDC maybe for like a day or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Some celebrities maybe. I don't know. Like it all depends on Kai. But hey, from what Kai said, next year's 2026 Stream University is going to be way crazier than 2025. So hey, maybe everything I said has already been in the works. Maybe everything I said will happen, or maybe it's gonna be way worse than that. Maybe it will be a month. I don't know. He said it's gonna be 10 times worse. So I don't know. I can't think of anything concrete to really, you know, say a number 5. I don't know. I honestly don't know. So hey, if you guys have a number 5, let me know in the comment section below. Other than that, I'm gonna get up out of here. I can't think of anything. I deadass can't. Let me think for another minute. Hey, I deadass don't know. Hey, do you guys have a suggestion for what Stream University should have next year? Let me know in the comment section below. Other than that, I'm gonna get out of here. Like, comment, subscribe. Y'all have a nice day. Peace.